After the war, our country was in ruins. In this moment of darkness, the fighting spirit of Filipinos sparkled. One spark beamed from the hearts of some men who wanted to organize the JC movement in the country. These men held their first meeting on September 25, 1947. On January 3, 1948, the Manila Junior Chamber of Commerce was formally organized at the Manila Hotel. Not long after, the spark became a blazing fire, leading to the official formation of the Philippine JCs. From there on, the JC movement became a reflection of what it is happening in the country, decade after decade. Let us travel back in time. The fire in the hearts of the pioneering JCs was all-consuming, spreading like wildfire in many parts of the country.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for.
After World War II, communism grew in the country. The United States government tapped the Philippine JCs to organize an anti-communist league.
I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had set to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone. Help!
During the rocking and rolling decade of the 60s, the Philippine JCs focused on leadership training and cause-oriented projects.
Anyway, now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured.
The decade of the 60s witnessed how the national headquarters was transferred from one location to another. And finally, a permanent JC building was constructed and inaugurated in Quezon City. It was also the same year when the JCI Senate of the Philippines was formally established.
My independence seems to vanish in the haze.
The advent of the decade of the 70s saw the height of student activism in the country. Always a catalyst for change, the JC movement did not take the back seat. Within its own organization, JCP saw the need to update its bylaws. But as the country plunged into martial law, the Philippine JCs changed tack and concentrated on social services and projects that were harmonious with the new society. The decade of the 70s also witnessed another surge of membership growth and more historic events and accomplishments.
You know, I was wondering, you know, if you could keep on, because
the political turbulence in the first half of the decade of the 80s did not deter the Philippine JCs to continue with its social services and leadership training.
It made me feel like
In the second half of the decade, the JC movement had again taken an active role in the country's national and political affairs, and continued in its pursuits to achieve excellence. Before the decade ended, the Philippine JCI settled its past and present financial obligations with a surplus of 130,000 pesos. The decade of the 90s focused on the country's renewed economic upswing and implemented multi-dimensional projects and programs of the Philippine JCs. As an opening salvo, the JCs participated in various undertakings to spur economic activity nationwide, as well as to pursue other distinguished endeavors.
But it doesn't mean that I'm serious.
This decade upgraded training for leadership skills of its members. The JCs link up with international groups for its social services programs. And spearheaded more worthy causes. The first decade of the millennium ushered in the age of automation. Always in tune with the times, the Philippine JCs strengthened media communications. The Philippine JCs kept on blazing the trail through innovative leadership programs and notable social projects. During this decade, the national organization remained a vanguard of democracy. As the JCs grew with the times, it did not fail to value the past. The Philippine JCs may have changed its logo several times, but there are three things that did not change since 1949. Its passion to mold leaders, its dedication to bring joy to the less fortunate, and its commitment to protect democracy in our country. Surely, the fire that is burning in the hearts of the JCs will never flicker, but will only blaze stronger, higher, and faster.